what to do anymore. I'm out of options, nothing's working. I'm out of service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I lose you if I didn't. Can we find what we're missing and compromise? So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can we find a single reason not to say goodbye? Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide?
We are live here for some Monday Night Racing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Donut Box Firestone Late Model Series here on Monday night on none other than Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the business, folks. I've said it 100 times, I'll say it again. If you got Dirt Vision, get rid of it, it's junk. Got Flow Sports, junk. All you need, ladies and gentlemen, Hutchinson Motorsports TV. It's free, best in the business. Go ahead and like the page, share it, all that good stuff, folks. We're bringing some good racing here for you tonight. Firestone Late Model Series here with the Donut Box Racing League. We got about 13 cars signed in here for the night. Looking like a good night here at Hickory Motor Speedway, folks. Let you enjoy some of this practice. We got about 8 minutes left here of practice. I'll be back. In the meantime, you can enjoy some of this patented Hutchinson Motorsports music, the best in the business, folks. This stuff is incredible.
Shit. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Faster, moving light speed, working longer. We a different breed, living larger, chasing the dream, push it farther, better than you ever seen. Pedal to the metal, we going far. Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. No problem, we ain't solving. 1, 2, 3, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Come play with the big boys. Ain't no rest, we make noise. Love it when you see it so good that you can't avoid. Pedal to the metal, we going far. Going far. Foot on the gas, just getting started. Let's get it started. Pave the way, roads uncharted. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Let's get it. Let's get it started. Are you ready? Here we go.
And we got about 5.5 minutes left to practice around the speedway. 11 cars have hit the track, and a 12th one has just went out there. Right now, top of the leaderboard is the GOAT of racing, Brent Meckies in his bad Fast 44 car with a time of 14.36. Good enough for a donut box. New track record here. Hickory Speedway flying around here. Brent Meckies the GOAT on the top of the leaderboard. He's got some stiff competition around him, but Meckies has to believe that he's got this one in the bag. These guys can't hold a candle to Brent Meckies, who is the GOAT. Let's take a look here. Who else is out here right now? We got James Lindsay going around the speedway. Very slow, James Lindsay. Hutting around here, folks. First lap around the speedway in a Monster 21 car. What kind of lap time does James Lindsay have for us? Waiting for him. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Oh, sorry. Going into turns 3 and 4. Coming out, James Lindsay looking pretty slow in the Monster 21 car. He's not even registered on. Oh, there he is. In the, I don't know. He's in the back. He's in the back, folks. James Lindsay has no speed. No speed at all. We got a new driver on the top of the leaderboard. Brandon Kiger with a brand new Firestone Late Model Series track record with a 14.35. He's even faster than the GOAT, Brent Meckies. Unbelievable. Brandon Kiger, top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look here. Let's hop on board with Travis Suka. Travis in the third spot right now in his bad Fast 45 car. Going into turns 1 and 2. Let's see how Travis handles this beast, and he can't handle it. He's just not good enough. He junks his car, folks. Travis, your car is junk. He's going to have to pull her in, get a brand new car. Hopefully they brought the backup here tonight. In the meantime, we'll watch the 10 car of Tony Osborne rip it around this speedway. Tony always up front here, trying to get his first win of the year. Right now, sitting in 4th place with 14.39. Just about 4 100ths of a second off the top of the board. He's got 3.5 minutes left to tune her in, try to find some speed. But looking through the field, we got Grandpa Chris Franz in the 5 spot right now. 5th on the leaderboard, Grandpa Franz there, 14.43. Trying to rip it around the speedway. Other than that, that's just about it, folks. We're winding down here to jump straight into qualifying here shortly. Just a few more minutes for some Monday night Firestone Late Model Series racing here. Hickory Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a good one. Should have about 13 or 14 cars here at the track tonight. We got a sold out crowd here. Monday night racing at Hickory here in North Carolina. We are in the middle of nowhere. This place is kind of a dump, but here we are, middle of the woods. Grandstands are packed full, folks. The beer tent is selling dollar beers tonight. The fans are rowdy. And I'll tell you what, these fans are not big fans of the 10 car of Tony Osborne. I've seen more boos and middle fingers for the 10 car of Tony Osborne than I've ever seen in my life. The fans do not love the 10 car. Not a fan favorite here in North Carolina. Not sure what he did to him, but they just don't like him, folks. Plain and simple. Let's hop up to our eyes in the sky on the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. The best view in the business, folks. Look at this beautiful blimp up here in the sky. Unbelievable. We cut no corners here at Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We got dozens of cameras out there. Hell, maybe hundreds of cameras. I've lost count, folks. Every single car has about 10 or so cameras on it. All over the place. There is not an angle that we cannot see here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the business. Again, I'll say it again, folks. You got Dirt Vision, go ahead and unsubscribe. You're wasting your money. It's junk. You got Flow Racing, junk. Racing Dirt, don't even get me started because it's junk. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the only streaming service you need. Go ahead and get rid of Netflix, too. You just watch our races on rerun here. But we got about a minute left till we're hopping straight into qualifying action for the Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series here. Monday night racing. Same time, same place, every single week right here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV here on YouTube. We are live, folks. Trying to look here. Here's Rick Wilmot with that slow 40 car. Trying to put around the speedway. Rick Wilmot looking for some speed. Not working for him, folks. Needs to fire his crew chief, or he needs to fire the driver. Not sure which one. Rick Wilmot putting around the track. Get on the gas, Rick. What are you doing, bud? You are slow right now in 10th place with a time of... Let's see where Rick's at. Rick Wilmot, 14.54. He is 2/10 off the pace, folks. He's going to be getting lapped every few laps, it looks like. Unless he finds some serious speed around the speedway here. But that's just about going to conclude our practice action here. Firestone Late Model Series at Hickory Motor Speedway. Looks like Brandon Kiger, top of the leaderboard with a 14.35. His teammate Brent Meckies, I believe. 14.36 right behind him. 1/100th of a second separates the two. Should be a close one here tonight, though. Let us know in the chat who you think's going to win the pole and who you think's going to win the race. I'm going with the GOAT Brent Meckies. That's my pick to win it both. To win them both. He's going to win the pole. He's going to win the feature. He's going to win it all here. Hickory Motor Speedway, the biggest dump in North Carolina. We are here for some Monday night racing. Jumping straight into qualifying, folks. First car onto the track. Let's see who it's going to be. None other than the 26 car of John Brancasio. John Brancasio trying to rip it around the speedway here. Hickory Motor Speedway qualifying, the first car to hit the track. The 26 car. Let's hop on board John Brancasio. He's going to gain some speed here coming out of turns 3 and 4. First lap. Green flag out for John Brancasio. Turns 1 and 2 not looking so good so far. I do believe here the second lap's going to be the best lap for most of these drivers. I'm not even sure they can get up to speed in time to start this first lap. But his first lap around the speedway, he's going to put down a time of 14.62. Brandon Kiger top of the board with a 14.34 right now. Kiger top of the board. Let's switch it up here. Keep an eye on the 85 car. He was fastest in practice. Can he hold it for qualifying? Crossing the start finish with a time of 14.31. Brand new track record here, Brandon Kiger. But the GOAT, Brent Meckies, is on the track. The 44 car. He's ripping it around here. Can he gain some speed? Coming out of turns 3 and 4 for his first lap, Brent Meckies. Crossing the line, 14.45, folks, but it's all about the second lap here. What kind of speed is Brent Meckies going to put down? We are on board with the GOAT, Brent Meckies. Coming out of turns 3 and 4. Crossing the line. It's going to be second place, 14.36. Kiger's going to hang on to that lead for now with a 14.31. Looking good. Brandon Kiger might have something for the GOAT. But let's watch the villain here. The 10 car of Tony Osborne. These fans do not like him, folks. I tell you what, I'll say it again. You know, I said it earlier. I've seen more middle fingers and beer cans thrown on the track for the 10 car of Tony Osborne than I've ever seen in my entire life, and I've been around this business for a long, long time. Coming out of turns 3 and 4, though, for his first lap, the villain, Tony Osborne, with a slow lap of 14.48. Tony, get on that gas, bud. How about Christopher Bishop there, hopping up into third place with a 14.36? In the meantime, Tony Osborne coming out of turns 3 and 4. Is he going to put down a better lap? Yes, just a little bit better in 7th place with a 14.44. Not looking too good here. Tony Osborne's going to need to find some serious speed. Clint Walker ripping it around the speedway, his final lap of qualifying. Coming on the backstretch there in the 02 car. Clint Walker. Currently sitting in 4th place. That's all it's going to be. He's going to pull her in. He says, my car's junk. I'm done. 14.41's all I got. That's going to conclude your qualifying action, I do believe, folks. 13 cars here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Brandon Kiger, top of the board with a 14.31 for the Firestone Late Model Series here. Donut Box Racing League. Monday night racing here. Hickory, North Carolina. We're at the dump known as Hickory Motor Speedway here. We are in the middle of nowhere. Timbuktu, you may add. Qualifying, wrapping up, though, but top of the board, winning the pole, is Brandon Kiger in his bad, fast 85 car. In the meantime, we'll get some of that patented Hutchinson Motorsports music playing for all you fans here at home. And I'll be back shortly. But a quick shout out to Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. Firestone Complete Auto Care. No matter what you drive a Firestone. got Christian Taylor here tuned in, watching this Firestone late model series here. Monday Night Racing. Christian Taylor junked his car and let his family down last week in the 5150 Cup Series. Hopefully things are getting better for Christian. It was a rough week last week. But we're glad you're tuned in here, Christian, on none other than Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the entire business. And that's concluding our qualifying event here. We are hopping straight into the heat races, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get your starting lineup going here for you. On the pole, we got the 85 car, Brandon Kiger to his outside. In the 42, out of Indiana, Christopher Bishop. Row number 2, we got Steven Rex in the 17 car out of Illinois. To his outside, the villain, Tony Osborne in his 10 car. The fans are booing. Ladies and gentlemen, they do not like Tony Osborne. Row number 3, we got the 40 car, Rick Wilmot out of Pennsylvania. To his outside, John Brancasio in his 26 car out of New England. And in the final row, for heat race number 1, we got the 37 car out of Florida, Arthur Hendren. To his outside, Kyle Green in the 47. That is your starting lineup here for heat race number 1 for the Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a good one. Get ready for some serious action. We got some short track racing. Again, I do expect timing and scoring to go down here. It's probably not going to work. It does not like heat races, but that's okay, because I'm out here for you, the fans. My pick to win this race from the pole in the 85 car, it's Brandon Kiger. He's my pick to win it. But keep an eye on that 42 car, Christopher Bishop. He might junk it. He might want to take a checkered flag. But any moment, you're going to see the pace car head in. We're going to drop the green flag here around this speedway, Hickory Motor Speedway, Monday Night Racing, Donut Box Racing League, Firestone Late Model Series here. Presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. It's going to be a good one, folks. Pace car should be headed in any moment. Any moment, folks. We're going to hop up to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp here to watch the green flag. Pace car is in. The 85 is going to take a screen. And the green flag's out. Heat race number 1 here at Hickory Motor Speedway. The 85 taking it into turn 1 with a commanding lead. Looks like Bishop in the 42 is going to lose a spot, drop back to 3rd. Looks like the 17 is going to cover up on the 42. 42 struggling. The 10 car to the inside of him. Can the 42 hang on to 3rd, or is he going to go back to 4th? Christopher Bishop trying to make that outside line work here. The battle for 3rd. But don't look now. Here comes Rick Wilmot around the high side trying to gain some speed. Osborne stuck on the bottom, and the bottom is not very fast if you have to enter low. Osborne's going to cover up there. No, he's going to get dumped! The 40 just absolutely dumps the 10 car. Tony Osborne, your car's junk, bud. And the fans are on their feet and off their seats because the 10 car is junk. They are cheering. Let's watch the Hutchinson Motorsports replay. Rick Wilmot absolutely junked him, folks. Here it is. Hang on. Let's find a better view. All right, keep an eye on this 40 car right here and the 10 car. The 40 coming around the high side there. Looks like the 10 car comes up a little bit. 40 gets a run. He says, I don't care, bud. You're junk. See ya. Turns him. And unfortunately, it looks like Arthur Hendren was involved in the wreck as well. Tony Osborne's car is absolute junk. Gonna have to get her worked on there. We got only 3 laps to go. Brandon Kiger did not want to see that yellow. He had all but won this race. But we got a fresh restart though, folks. We're pacing around the speedway. The iRacing pace car back out front there. Oh, and it looks like Rick Wilmot has received a black flag and is going to the back of the line for absolutely junking Tony Osborne. Rick Wilmot's going back to last. He's going to have to junk him again, folks. The 40 car is going to need to turn him again here. We're going to hop up to our eyes in the sky in the Hutchinson Motorsports blimp to watch this restart. Keep an eye on the 85 car of Brandon Kiger, your race leader. Going to take his green here in a lap. Last pace lap around the speedway, I do believe. The 85 of Kiger about to take his green. Looks like we're single file here for the restart. Do believe we're going to be single file for this restart here. Kiger going to take his green. Going to try to hold off Stephen Rex in that 17 car right behind him. But we got Christopher Bishop in the 42 working in third place here. And it looks like we got one more lap around the speedway, actually, folks. Not sure what's happening. Give me one moment here. Timing and scoring having some issues. Says we're on a replay, but we're not. All good. Oh. Alright, there we go. I think we're good, folks. Says it's a replay, but it's not. The pace car's in. The 85 of Kiger. Gonna take a screen. Green flag's out here. Timing and scoring has crashed again. It's all me. I'll let you know what's going on. The 85 of Kiger all out front here, folks. I do believe we're coming to the white flag this time by. 85 all out front. We got a battle in the back for last. I think the white flag's in the air, not 100%. It should be, though. But in the meantime, the 17 of Stephen Rex trying to work on your race leader. But for now, it's all Kiger out front. Kiger seems to have a commanding lead. Trying to hold off the 42, though, is Stephen Rex. That might be the checkered flag. It might be the white. I'm not sure. That's the checkered flag here. Your race results, first place. Brandon Kiger, second place. Stephen Rex, followed by the 42 of Christopher Bishop. Again, timing and scoring has all crashed here, folks. We are having some issues here. Let's pull up our grid, if it'll work. It won't. Give me one moment here. We're going to fix this timing and scoring issue. It's going to go down again, though, folks. Don't you worry. SDK, absolute junk software here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We pay for the best, and we expect the worst. And that's usually what we get, folks. We get junk. But all right, here's your starting lineup. We got the GOAT, Brent Mecky's on the pole, who is outside. In the 02, we got Clint Walker out of Georgia. Row number 2, we got Travis Sukup on the inside. Grandpa Chris Franz in the 18 car to his outside. Row number 3, we got Kyle Lashner in the 23. And to his outside, James Lindsay in the 21. So just going to be 6 cars taking the call. Mike Poole is up in the tower, officiating the race. So there's your starting lineup here for heat race number 2. The pick to win, it's got to be the GOAT on the pole in the 44 car, ladies and gentlemen. Brent Mackey's on the pole. There he is, the 44 car, Brent Mackey's. But don't sleep on Clint Walker. Clint Walker's had some serious speed here this season. But we're going to go up to our eyes in the sky once again, ladies and gentlemen. The Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. We're going to watch the start of the race from up here. Again, I fully expect timing and scoring to crash. But for the time being, we're going to stay on it here. Keep an eye on that front row here. The 44 on the inside, the 02 on the outside. Mecky's is going to try to get a good start and get them single file and get to work here on our second place car, Clint Walker. We should be seeing our pace car heading in here shortly, and the green flag dropping any moment. Pace car is in. The 44 of Mecky's. The start's on him. And the green flag's out here. Heat race number 2 for the Donut Box Firestone Late Model Series. Mecky's with a good run there on the inside. The 02 stuck on the outside. For the time being, Sukup trying to work on Walker. Can Sukup get around him? Yes, he can. He's going to cover up. Sukup up to second. Clint Walker, though, getting straight to his bumper. Let's hop on board with the 02 car of Clint Walker. See if he wants to dump him. This is Clint Walker in third place right now, folks. Trying to work on the 45 car, Travis Sukup. 3 laps left to go around the speedway here. Clint Walker trying to find a way around the 45. Had a bad start, lost a spot. Can he figure it out here? Coming to 2 to go. The 02. Looks like he's not going to be able to find enough speed. We're going to zoom out here, folks. Onto the backstretch here. Coming to the white flag, the GOAT, Brent Mackey's out front all by himself. Let's hop on board with the GOAT, Brent Mackey's. White flag in the air here at the dump known as Hickory Motor Speedway here. Hickory, North Carolina, Brent Mackey's trying to hold on to this race lead here. Final lap, entering turns 3 and 4. Brent Mackey's all out front, all alone. Slim pickings, it was easy for Brent Mackey's. The checkered flag in the air. Mackey's takes home the win of heat race number 2. Sukup in second, Walker in third. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a 5-minute warm-up here for you. 5-minute practice around the speedway before our feature event here for the Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series at the dump known as Hickory Motor Speedway in Hickory, North Carolina. In the meantime, we'll get some of this Hutchinson Motorsports patented music playing for you guys. Watch these guys go around the speedway for some practice, and I'll be back in a bit. We appreciate you tuning in to Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best streaming service in the entire business. Let me find a good song for you, folks. Hang on here. Hang on. Let me get a good one. One of the fan favorite songs right here. This was requested by you fans at home. We appreciate you tuning in. I'm Blake Hutchinson with Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We're about to be jumping into our feature event here after 4 more minutes of warm-up practice before our feature event at Hickory Motor Speedway for the Monday night Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series. We got Bump and Run Jesse Becker. He's in the stands here, tuned in to his phone here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, Bump and Run Jesse Becker. Appreciate you tuning in, Jesse. Have you ever been to the dump of Hickory Motor Speedway? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. Two and a half more minutes here left to warm up practice before we go into our feature event here tonight. Timing and scoring has crashed. Same old story here, folks. Go ahead and give it a fix here. It's junk. Just like Tony Osborne's car in Heat Race number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Got some inspirational music for you here in the background. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best in the business. They call me the GOAT of broadcasting. I am here for you, the fans here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, up in the booth here to bring you the action here. Hickory Motor Speedway, Hickory, North Carolina. 1 more minute, 1 minute warning. Ladies and gentlemen, get your hot dogs, grab them, and head to your seats because we are about to drop the green flag in less than 1 minute here for the Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series. The birthplace of NASCAR stars here, Hickory Motor Speedway. I call BS on that. got the inspirational patented Hutchinson Motorsports music in the background to get your blood flowing here, folks. Not sure if you're gonna be able to sit down this entire race. Jam-packed action here around that speedway at Hickory, North Carolina. These fans don't have much else to do other than watch some racing, so here we are on a Monday night to give them some action. In the closing seconds of warm-up practice. And the track's closed. We're about to grid up here. Ladies and gentlemen, Hickory Motor Speedway for the Firestone Late Model Series here. Monday night racing here. Donut Box Racing League. Let's get your starting lineup here. Give me one moment, folks. Timing and scoring continues to crash. It's junk. It is junk. Junk, junk, junk. So we got time for this here, folks. Not sure how much I'm going to have to do this, but the show must go on. Hickory Motor Speedway, your starting lineup, playing the invert. It's the grandpa of the league in the 18 car, Chris Franz. To his outside, out of Florida, in the 37 car, Arthur Hendren. Row number 2, we got Clint Walker in the 02. To his outside, Christopher Bishop in the 42. Row number 3, we got Travis Sukup out of Florida and Steven Rex out of Illinois. Then we got the GOAT, Brent Meckies in his 44 machine starting in 7th. To his outside, Brandon Kiger in the 85. Keep an eye on row number 4, ladies and gentlemen. And we got the most hated man in the stands. Starting in 9th, the 10 car, Tony Osborne. To his outside, Kyle Lashner in the 23. Then we got John Brancassio and James Lindsay in the 12th spot. Rick Wilmot is going to be starting in dead last in the 13th spot. We got 13 cars here around the speedway for you. Ladies and gentlemen, your Monday night Firestone Late Model Series here, presented by Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We appreciate you tuning in. We're going to hop up to our eyes in the sky for the start of this one, folks. Any moment, you're going to see the pace car head in. And we're going to drop the green flag for some green flag action. Hickory Motor Speedway. Pace car is in. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, off your seat, because we are green and we got them junking each other, folks. The yellow flag's out. We're going to have some timing and scoring errors. They have junked it, folks. It looks like Christopher Bishop was junked. Let's watch this restart here, folks. Right here, keep an eye on the 42 car. Pace car heading in there. They're in the restart zone. Green flag's out. Oh, the 42 looks like he just got into 37, had to check up, and the 17 just dumped him. I will put the blame on the 42 car there. Not going to lie, 42 unfortunately gets into the... which car was that? The 45? I don't know. He got into somebody. But we're going to have some serious timing and scoring errors. If you don't know at home, if you throw the yellow flag right when the green flag drops in iRacing, before all the cars cross the start-finish, boy, you're in for some trouble. We're probably going to see some cars roll the lap down. A lot of problems going on. But we'll get it situated here. We might have a little yellow flag. Handful of cars involved in the wreck here. Chris Franz, still your race leader. Basically going to be an entire restart here, I'm going to assume. Should take a moment, though. We're going to try to get all the cars lined up and all situated here. Serious problems, though. Timing and scoring. Not liking this. We're going to get some of this patented Hutchinson Motorsports music going while we're trying to situate the lineups. We're going to try it again here shortly, folks. The Firestone Late Model Series here. Monday Night Racing, Donut Box Racing League here at Hickory Motor Speedway on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. We got 100 laps around the speedway, and we made it about 30 feet, if that, before the first yellow flag here. But the laps are ticking, it looks like. Not sure if they're actually counting. Sometimes time to scoring is wrong. We got some wave arounds. As I suspected, we got cars counting a lap down. If Mike Poole's tuned in, Mike, next time there's a caution on the restart, make sure all the cars cross the line. We throw the yellow. I think the green flag's out, folks. Green flag's out here. Give me a moment. Turn off this music. We got some, here we go. All right, the green flag's out here. Chris Franz all out front for the time being. Chris Franz in the 18 car trying to hold off the 02 of Walker. Walker on the outside, able to take over second place. But right behind him's the 45 car of Travis Sukup. Travis Sukup trying to rush through the field, and don't look now. Here comes the GOAT, Brent Meckies. He's up to fifth, working his way through the field, slicing and dicing. It's the GOAT, Brent Meckies. Let's hop on board here with the 44 car of Brent Meckies in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Brent Meckies trying to save his tires up high, doing the old diamond line. Gonna get a run on the 37 coming out. Entering low, he's gonna take over the third spot. Brent Meckies working his way through the field quickly. But for now, Chris Franz trying to hold on to the race lead. Right behind him, though, it's Clint Walker working on him hard. Lap 11 out of 100 here at Hickory Motor Speedway. Firestone Late Model Series presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. Chris Franz still your race leader for now. Clint Walker trying to hold off the second spot here. But Travis Sukup right behind him. Let's hop on board with Sukup here in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Travis Sukup working hard here on Clint Walker of the 02 car. Is Sukup going to move him? He might need to, folks. We are on board with the third place car right now. The 45 of Travis Sukup. Lap 13 out of 100 here. Chris Franz still your race leader. You can throw a blanket over our top four here. They're all right by each other. Single file for now, but here comes a 45. Had to lift there. Almost got into the 02. Unfortunately, that might cost him a spot. Here comes Meckies on the outside. Working the outside is the 44 car of Brent Meckies. Still plenty of time, though, around the speedway. Let's drop to the back here. Let's see what's going on in the back. John Brancasio, this is not a good track for John. He is not looking very speedy here tonight. Sitting all the way back in 12th place, John Brancasio. What a rough day so far. But right now, we got Brent Meckies up to third right now. Going to be working on Clint Walker in that 02 car next. The 45 of Sukup going to fall on the line behind Meckies. But keep an eye on Walker. He's looking for that race lead on Chris Franz. Right here, let's hop into Hutchinson Motorsports Gyro Cam. We got a lap car coming up. It's none other than John Brancasio and his 26 machine. We are on board with Clint Walker for the time being here, working on our race leader right now. Walker in second place. Let's change it up here, folks. Look at all these cars here. Hickory Motor Speedway for the Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series here. Our race leaders coming up on lap traffic here shortly. Boy, our top 6 or so are all bunched up there pretty close. Top 6 cars all bunched up there in one pack. We got a lead pack here. Grandpa Chris Franz trying to hold off everybody. Done a good job so far. He's led every lap. Started on the pole. He's still there now. Lap number 20. 20% done around Hickory Motor Speedway. And Chris Franz hold off these guys behind him. It all comes down to who's saving the most tires, folks, because everybody's going to have to pit. We do know that. Let's hop up to our Hutchinson Motorsports blend, and we got to move for the lead. The 02 dropping down to the bottom, but he's not going to have enough speed. Meckies in his 44 car going to go to the outside of the 02. Not going to find a way around him yet. Going to try to gain some speed coming off the corner. It's Meckies on the outside, working on second place, Clint Walker. Making the high side work. Walker stuck on the bottom. Meckies going to take over second. Is he going to be able to clear him coming out of this corner? It looks like he is to me. The 02 stuck on the bottom, crossing the line. It's Meckies at the line in second place for the time being. Keep an eye on these two, though. They are still side by side for second. Meckies appears to have the spot, and yes, he does. Covered up, and here comes the 45 to the outside of the 02. 45 trying to gain third place. Walker is pinned down to the bottom right now. This place, you do not want to be pinned on the bottom. If you have to enter the corners low, you are going to be done for, folks. This is not a track you want to enter low at. You're going to be junk. And look what the 02 is burning his tires up, folks. Oh, and he's spinning out. He's able to save it, but he's going to lose a lot of ground. Stuck on the bottom. He burnt some serious tires up, and he's down in sixth place. Clint Walker having some serious issues. But here comes the GOAT. Brent Mackey's working on Chris Franz for that race lead. Making a move to the inside. Let's hop on board with Brent Mackey's the GOAT. The 18 car washing up. Mackey's diamond in the corner. Gonna try to get a run here. Crossing the line. Lap number 27 out of 100. We're on board with second place runner, Brent Mackey's. Is he gonna find a way around Franz? He's gonna dive bomb into the inside. Side by side for the race lead. If Franz can pin him on the bottom, he's going to be able to hang on, and it's going to work out for now. Lap number 28, the 18 cars led every lap. Mackey's trying to change that. Mackey's still in second, trying to diamond the corners to get a run on the 18 car. He's back to the inside. Can Chris Franz pin him down here, going in the corner? It's going to slow him down if he does. Yes, he does. I think he's going to be able to hang on to that race lead for now. Franz on the outside. Mackey's on the inside. Mackey's making it work on the inside. Out the line. Brent Mackey's is your new race leader in his 44 car. But he's going to need to find a way around him. He appears to have a run. He's going to cover up. It's the GOAT. Brent Mackey's. The 18 going to give him a little bump. He's going to shove him. Is he going to turn him? His grandpa sick of the 44 winning every week. Grandpa Franz dive bombing on the inside. It's not going to work. Mackey's is still your race leader. Mackey's is going to try to make a gap here between him and Chris Franz. Franz in second place. Is Franz going to be able to hang on, or is Sukup the next car to get around him? Let's hop up to our eyes in the sky, the Hutchinson Motorsports. Look around the track, see what's going on here. Yellow flag's out. We got a wreck here. Let's see what happened here, folks. Looks like Kyle Green was involved. Yellow flag's out. Let's see what happened. Kyle Green in the 47 there. Coming out here, working on the 21, enters low, and yeah, he just kind of got a dive bomb there. 21 kind of cut him off. 47 going for the dive bomb, gets cut off and thrown into the infield. And we got a caution here, ladies and gentlemen. Bunch of cars headed down pit road. Most of your race leaders headed down pit road right now. Steven Rex is your new race leader. He elected not to pit. But it looked like down pit road we got Rick Wilmot, Arthur Hendren, Travis Sukup, Chris Franz, Brent Mackey's, James Lindsay, Travis Sukup, all heading down pit road here. A big portion of our leaders decided to come down pit road, but a number of them decided not to, so we're going to see how that strategy here pays off. I tell you what, the cars that just came down pit road, they're going to be much faster with newer tires, but by the end of the race, though, these guys up front are going to have to pit, and they'll get new tires. So at the end of the race, they should have fresher tires than these guys that just pit. So it should be interesting to see what happens here. Lap number 35 out of 100 here. Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best in the business, folks. Let's show your tower here. There's your lineup right now. We're here at Hickory Motor Speedway, 78 degrees Fahrenheit, partly cloudy with 2-mile-an-hour winds. Head on over to facebook.com/Hutchinson Motorsports. Give us a like, folks. What are you doing? Go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube, like the Facebook there. Hutchinson Motorsports on both platforms. Best in the business, folks. We appreciate you tuning in here. Going around the speedway, your new race leader elected not to pit. It's the 17 car, Steven Rex. We're going to get some of this Hutchinson Motorsports music playing for you. We're about to drop the green flag, though, folks. One more lap until the green flag is dropped. Pace car is in. On your feet, off your seat. The 17 car punching it here. Your new race leader here, Steven Rex, trying to hold on to that race lead. But don't look now, here comes the 85 of Kiger, who also elected not to pit. Let's hop on board with Brandon Kiger in that 85 car. Gonna work on Steven Rex. Is he gonna be able to find a way around him, or is he just trying to save some tires? Let's drop to the back. Brent Mackey's just came down pit road with fresh tires. We're gonna see how much he wants to push it here, or if he's just gonna save his tires. He's gonna dive bomb that 23 car of Kyle Lashner. Going to the inside. Grandpa Chris Franz working the outside in front here. Chris Franz back up to 5th, trying to get back to the front. Travis Sukup right in front of him. Grandpa Chris Franz working his way up through the field, trying to get back out to the lead. He's led a lot of laps around this speedway. But for now, it's Steven Rex up front here. Let's hop on board with the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with your race leader, Steven Rex. Steven Rex, I believe he's out of Illinois here, leading here, lap 42 around the speedway, 100 laps. Still plenty of time to go. When is it going to be go time for these guys? When are they going to say, you know what, I'm here to win it, and I'm going to junk him? The 85 of Kiger appears content for now in second place. But let's keep an eye here. Mecky's dive bombing the 18 of Franz. Taking over the 5th spot here. Brent Mecky's up to 5th after pitting. Worked his way through the field. Next up, he's going to go to work on the 45 of Travis Sucre. But we appreciate you tuning in here. Monday Night Racing, Firestone Late Model Series, Hickory Motor Speedway. Beautiful views brought to you by Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. Look at all these cars. All the horsepower around this speedway. This short track action. They are running all the way up by the wall. Your race leader's going by right now there. We got some packed racing here. Tony Osborne in the back. The fans are happy to see him in the back. Tony Osborne looks like junk out there in this 10 car. Let's hop on board with that 10 car. Tony Osborne. Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with Tony Osborne battling for last. He's back there with Rick Wilmot. Tony, get on the gas, buddy. You are slow. Lap number 48 out of 100. I mean, I know it's not go time yet, but you can't sit in last, bud. It's not his day, folks. After getting junked in the heat race by Rick Wilmot, he's putting around in the back, battling for last. Let's go back out front, though. Steven Rex, still your race leader in his 17 machine, trying to hold off the 85. Nothing's changed in the top 5, but we do have a battle for 6. Looks like Kyle Lashner making a move on Chris Franz, overtaking him for the 6th spot. But back out front, it's Steven Rex in the 17 car. Kiger thinking about making a move here. Let's keep an eye on him. Brandon Kiger in his 85 car. Entering high, coming out low, trying to dime in the corner. Is he going to get a run, or is he going to move it? Let's hop on board and take a look. Yellow flag's out, folks. Yellow flag is in the air. Arthur Hendren has junked his car. Let's see what happened. Your Firestone Late Model Series replay here. Arthur Hendren in the 37 smokes the wall. Overdoes it, goes in the corner hard. And Rick Wilmot just says, you know what, buddy? I saw you hit the wall. I'm going to go ahead and finish the job. And he junked him. Rick Wilmot is on a roll here tonight, folks. The 40 car of Rick Wilmot. Let's give him some TV time, folks. He's out here dumping everybody. Here he is, the 40 car, Bush Light. Put the bush down, Rick. You're junking everybody, folks. Unbelievable. Rick Wilmot, here he is, folks. The dirtiest driver in the field in the 40 car. Unbelievable, Rick Wilmot. You don't want to be in front of Rick because he's going to turn you if you are. We're on lap number 54. The rest of our leaders will be coming down pit road to get them some fresh tires and some fuel. Rick Wilmot thinking, who am I going to turn next? I got Tony in the heat race. And now I just turned, who was it that he turned? Arthur Hendren. Arthur Hendren, I believe his night might be done, folks. Rick Wilmot junked him. They're loading it up in the hauler. Arthur Hendren's night is done. All thanks to the 40 car. Let's show us his info here. It's Rick Wilmot in the 40 car. The Busch Light 40 car. Rick Wilmot, he's going to junk you. Look out, he might take you out under caution. The 40 car looking for his next target, folks. But right now, your race leader, it's going to be the 45 car of Travis Sucre. Let's show some pit strategy here. One moment. Let me find my box. All right, folks. Looks like just about everybody has come down pit road. Yep, the entire field is pit, so they're all good on fuel, I do believe. As you can see here, 22 laps ago, Sukup and Mekis came down pit road. Looks like Rex and Kiger's just pit, and somehow they're still in 3rd and 4th. So keep an eye on 3rd, 4th, and 5th place. They just came down pit road. Probably got some fresh tires here. Sukup and Mekis might be sitting ducks. We're going to find out, though. Monday Night Racing, Donut Box Racing League, Firestone Late Model Series, presented by Firestone Complete Auto Care of Jasper, Alabama. No matter what you drive a Firestone. Don't drive junk. But again, the 45 car of Travis Sukup is your race leader here around the Speedway, Hickory Motor Speedway. Lap number 57 out of 100. Sukup about to take his green, folks. Pace car going to be headed in. Pace car is in, the 45 with the 44 to the outside. A great start for the 45. Sukup shoots out of the cannon, all out front by himself. Keep an eye, though, this battle for second. Again, Meckies is on older tires than the guys behind him. And Meckies hold these guys off. The 85 of Kiger going to try the outside and save some tires. Probably a smart move. For the time being, the 45 is going to hold on to the lead, and the 44 going to sit in second place comfortably. With about 41 laps left around the Speedway, let's hop up to the Hutchinson Motorsports limp. What a beautiful view, but we're going to change it again. Look at all these beautiful angles we got in the Hutchinson Motorsports all cams, folks. Hickory Motor Speedway. Your race leader there right now, the 45, Travis Sukup, trying to hold off the GOAT of Brent Meckies. The GOAT of Brent Meckies sitting in second place right now. We're going to hop on board. He's thinking of making a move. The Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view. Is he going to turn his teammate? He's going to get into the wall. Meckies taps the wall there. Hopefully the car is okay. It appears all right for now. Meckies working on his teammate. Is he going to dump him? Or is he going to pass him cleanly? Comes out of the corner. Oh, has to get off the gas there just a little bit. He's going to have to wait. It looks like the 85 car trying to make a move on the 44. The battle for second. Kiger on the inside. Meckies on the outside. Can Kiger make the pass? He's going to door him. A little door banging. At the line, it's still Meckies for now. In this battle for second, Kiger getting into him again. Keep an eye on these two, ladies and gentlemen. Kiger still working on Meckies, trying to take over second. He's got the fresh tires, but he's burning them up there. Having to enter low, you have to dive bomb him. He doors him again. He is not driving clean. Kiger is sick and tired of the GOAT of Meckies. He wants to win a race himself. Kiger on the inside. Meckies on the outside. Meckies will not give up the spot. Kiger's going to need to door him again. I tell you what. Kiger's almost clear, but not yet. He doors him again, heading into the corner. And he's going to get steamrolled, I think. Kiger doored him about 3 or 4 times. Steven Reck's going to make a move now. Meckies might be falling back here. He's going to get steamrolled. Stuck on that outside line. The 17 of Rex taking over the 3rd spot right now. Oh, the 02 of Walker thinking of taking it 3 wide, but thinks otherwise. He's going to wait his turn, get around Meckies after Rex gets around him. But keep an eye. Here comes the 18 car trying to make a move. 44 of Meckies struggling on that outside. He's got the old tires, and the 02 loses it. We got a spinner, folks. We saw it. The 02 just got on the throttle a little early, and the yellow is out. The 02 has junked his car, folks. Let's watch the replay. Your Firestone Late Model Series replay here. Clint Walker junks his car. Let's see what happened. Appeared to just get on the throttle a little bit too early. Trying to hold off that 18 car. Slams the throttle and just absolutely loops it. Able to keep it out of the wall, though. Going to get fresh tires. And I can guarantee you Brent Meckies is going to be coming out pit road as well. He needs some new tires. He looked like junk out there that run. I told you, there he is. I can read this guy like a book. I've seen him race more than anybody in the entire world. Brent Meckies overshoots his pit stall, it looked like. No. Nope, he's going to get some fresh tires. Meckies is going to be a force to be reckoned with fresh tires. He's going to have to go to the back. But it's going to be interesting to watch him. Meckies might have just got left side tires there. I'm not sure. Looked like Meckies just got left side tires, I do believe, folks. But looking at the pit strategy here, 38 laps to go Sukup pit for tires. He's going to need to baby them tires because there's still a long way to go, and he's on some old tires. Kiger has to be the current favorite right now. 18-lap old tires, sitting in second place. Should be an interesting one, though, folks. Sukup, your leader. The 02 ruled a lap down. That's unfortunate. The 02 is a lap down after having a pit. That's some unfortunate stuff there. Clint Walker was running a good race, ladies and gentlemen. Lap down, his race is all but over. But don't you worry, we're going to go up to our eyes in the sky. The Hutchinson Motorsports Blend. You're about to see the pace car head in this next lap. One more lap to the green flags out here at Hickory Motor Speedway. We're going to have about 25 laps left of action here. Firestone Late Model Series here on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. The fans are pumped. 25 laps left. Who's going to win this thing, folks? Sukup in front. Pace car is in. On your feet. Off your seat. 25 laps left. The green flag's out. The 45 shoots off like a rocket ship again. His starts have been great so far. Kiger going to try to hang on to that second spot. But 17 Rex just smokes him. But he's able to save him. Does the gentleman thing there. Starts to junk him, but he saves him. But he's going to take over the second spot. Kiger can't be happy after that move. But at least he's able to keep it straight after the 17 car ran him over. 02 Walker's a lap down, but he's racing like he's on the lead lap. He says, get the hell out of my way, Grandpa. Chris Franz in the 18 car, sitting in 5th place right now. Working his way around the speedway. Sukup with a solid lead. Let's drop to the back here. Here's Rick Wilmot putting around the speedway there, looking for somebody to turn. Nobody right now. Trying to find Brent Mackey's is already up to 3rd, folks. He is slicing and dicing his way through the field. The GOAT, Brent Mackey's, is coming to the front. Let's hop on board the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with the GOAT, Brent Mackey's. Sitting in 3rd after starting in the back on that restart. Came down pit road, got him some left side tires, and he says these things feel great. Going around the speedway, it's Mackey's in 3rd place with 20 laps left to go around the speedway. Mackey's in his 44 machine, gonna have to go to work on the 17. Right behind him, though, is the 85 car of Kiger. Kiger gonna try to follow the GOAT. Where's the GOAT gonna go? He's trying to find a way around the 17 of Stephen Rex. Stephen Rex throwing some blocks. It's just a matter of time. Brent Mackey's feeling impatient. When's he gonna make the move? We're gonna hop on board Hutchinson Motorsports Gyro Cam with Brent Mackey's. Making a move on the 17. He's unable to get it. Gonna have to dive bomb him or turn him. One of the two. What's he gonna do? Brent Mackey's still working on the 17. Stephen Rex holding him off. You know he's holding him up. He's got fresher tires. Stephen Rex doesn't care. The leader's blinking. But we're still green. Lap 83 out of 100. Mackey's getting impatient. He's gonna have to turn him. You just have to turn him, Mackey's. Is the GOAT gonna do it? The 44 getting held up big time by Stephen Rex. He has been very patient after a couple of blocks. Mackey's is going to need to dime in the corner if he wants to get around him, is my opinion. The yellow flag is out. Kyle Ashner, you junked your car. What'd you do, bud? Let's see. Your Hutchinson Motorsports replay. Keep an eye on Kyle Ashner in the 23 car. Racing for last back there with John Brancassio. Crossing the start finish there. Entering turns 1 and 2. Gets down on the apron and just loops it. Yep, and yellow comes out. Kyle Ashner just looped her. You know, Brent Mackey's is probably happy to see that restart because now they can start double file. And he can probably find a way around the 17 car much easier now. The 17 of Stephen Rex did a great job at holding off the GOAT, Brent Mackey's. But for now, it's all about our race leader in the 45 car, Travis Sukup, with old tires. Holding on out front, just 14 laps left around the speedway. Can Sukup do it and win this race? It's going to be interesting to see. By the time we go green, there will be about 12 laps left around the speedway, folks. Let's hop up to our Hutchinson Motorsports blimp. Travis Sukup, your race leader here, folks. Sukup, your leader. Rex in 2nd. Mackey's 3rd, followed by Kiger, Franz, Walker, Wilmot. And that concludes your cars on the lead lap. There's only 7 cars on the lead lap. And we're coming to 1 to green here around the speedway here. Hickory Motor Speedway. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, the best in the business. We're bringing the action to you live here. Hutchinson Motorsports TV on YouTube. Same time, same place, every single week. Monday Night Racing, Firestone Late Model Series, Donut Box Racing League. Big shout out though to Firestone Complete Auto Care of Jasper, Alabama. Firestone Complete Auto Care. No matter what you drive a Firestone. The 45 Asuka gonna take us green here. Pace car gonna be heading in. The 45 Asuka. Ladies and gentlemen, green flags out. 12 laps left to go around. 11 laps left to go around the speedway. Sukup with another great start. He's had some awesome restarts here. It looks like the 17 holding on to that second spot. Should be interesting to see what Mekis does now. He's got to be getting impatient. It is go time. He is running out of time. He's got those fresh tires. He does have a lane though now. Is he going to be able to get around? Oh, he's going to get turned! Oh, that's a big wreck there. Looks like the 85 of Kiger got into the right quarter panel of Mekis, and then that gets Mekis into Steven Rex. And second through fourth just junked each other, folks. We got some junk cars. Let's see what happened here. Your Hutchinson Motorsports Firestone Late Model Series replay. Keep an eye, though, the 85 car. Let's slow motion it here. Now watch the 85 come down into the 44. Right here. You see the 85. We are in Hutchinson Motorsports. Slow motion comes down, gets into the quarter panel of the 44, the right quarter panel. That turns him straight right. And look who's there. It's the 17. That gets him into his left quarter panel. And Chris Franz appears to have just barely avoided the wreck there. Just barely. Chris Franz avoids the wreck. Everybody else avoids the wreck. Oh, how about Rick Wilmot avoiding? Good move there for Rick Wilmot. But man, that is unfortunate. 3 fast cars involved in that one. Hopefully they can get the cars fixed up here. The 44 of Mekis is going to stay out there with a junk car. Hey, Brent Mekis, your car's junk. Junk. There's no way Mekis can win this race. You know, Travis Sukup has to be licking his chops, laughing up there. He's laughing his ass off out front. He says, ha ha, the GOAT was junked. I'm going to win this thing. Second, third, and fourth have junk cars. I am all out front. All I need to do is hold them off for about 4 or 5 laps. And I think he can do it, folks. That 45 of Sukup, he's led a lot of laps around the speedway. Travis Sukup, let's give him some TV time, folks. Here he is in his bad fast 45 car, Travis Sukup. We might have a new GOAT, folks. We may just have a new GOAT here. Firestone Late Model Series racing. It might be Travis Sukup. Brent Mekis going to try and wheel that junk car. There is no way, though. That car is junk. No way that's going to work for Mekis. But you're about to see the pace car head in. Mekis is going to give it a shot. Starting the front row outside. We got some confusion. We're lining up late. Pace car is in. Fans are on their feet. They're out of their seats. The 45 jumps out front with another great restart. 4 laps to go. Mekis going to try to hold off Franz for that second spot with his junk car. Is he going to be able to do it? It's going to be tough. Franz is going to get into him. He's able to save it. Chris Franz says, I'm going to junk the GOAT too. Let's all junk the GOAT. They're battling, though, for second. In the meantime, Sukup with a comfortable lead. He wants this thing to stay green. Sukup out front, all by himself. Coming to the start-finish. 2 laps left to go around the speedway. Sukup wants it to stay green. No more yellows, he's saying. The 45 is Sukup. Mekis is about a half second behind. He's going to need to figure something out with a damaged car. He's going to need to go quick. Coming to the white flag. Sukup out front all alone. We're going to hop on board in the Hutchinson Motorsports cockpit view with our race leader, Travis Sukup, entering turns 3 and 4. Coming out of 4, all by himself. The checkered flag in the air. Travis Sukup takes home the checkered flag. Hickory Motor Speedway winner, Travis Sukup. Firestone Late Model Series winner, Travis Sukup, taking home the checkered flag. Mekis in second. Let's pull up. your final results here. All right, folks, your final results. Your race winner, the 45 car, Travis Suka. Second place, his teammate, Brent Meckes. Third place, Grandpa Chris Franz. Glenn Walker, fourth. And in fifth, Stephen Rex. 45 is Sukup's just junking his car. He's hitting everything out there on the backstretch. He don't care. He says we won it, baby. If the top three could come to the broadcast waiting room, I would appreciate it. Give you an interview. If you guys could get Chris Franz, Brent Meckes, and Travis Suka in the waiting room, I'll give them a quick little interview. But a big shout out to our race winner, Travis Suka. What a run for him. Great racing. Don't see any of the top three yet. But a big shout out though. Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama, your sponsor here tonight, your title sponsor of the series. Give them a shout out. Find them on social media. Tell them they're awesome. Tell them they fixed my junk car up. Did a great job. Not junk anymore. Firestone Complete Auto Care, Jasper, Alabama. Once again, folks. And in the meantime, while we're waiting for our top three for interviews, head on over to Facebook.com/Hutchinson Motorsports. Give us a like and follow. Make sure you subscribe here on YouTube to Hutchinson Motorsports, where you can find the best iRacing action here, the best streaming service in the industry. Hutchinson Motorsports TV, folks. All right, I don't see Chris Franz, but we're going to go ahead and pull up our second place finisher, Brent Meckes. Brent, Blake up in the booth. You got me?
Hey, Blake. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Hey, you were able to finish second place there after getting junked there late in the race. How'd the car feel?
It felt all right. I came in and took left side tires to see if I could give anybody a shot up there, and it was some tight racing. Hickory's a really tight track. Yeah, it was good racing. Everybody was close. I had a lot of fun. Travis did an awesome job holding everybody off, and the rest of us kind of got to banging into each other. But it was nice. It was good short track racing. I like Hickory. I like running there. It's a fun track. Keeps people close.
Yeah, it was definitely entertaining. How bad were the tires wearing out there today?
They were bad. Yeah. They were like at the end of your run, like 45, 50 laps. You were down there pretty good on your right front.
Yeah, it definitely appeared that way. You could definitely tell who had the fresher tires here. But your teammate Travis able to hold them off, and you were able to come home second.
Yeah, it was a good night. Thank Chris for not totally taking me out there. I mean, I definitely cut his nose off, and he could have definitely taken me around. I appreciate that he let off and let me go.
Yeah, so, definitely clean racing. But before you head out, you got any last minute shout outs or anything to add?
Shout out to you, Firestone, Mike, and Cody for putting on the races with Donut Box. We have a lot of fun here. DBR, Jasper, everybody out there that watches the races, thank you. And I didn't get junked tonight.
Yes, sir.
That's
all right. Yeah, well, you definitely did a great job. We appreciate you coming out, and we look forward to seeing you back out there next weekend.
Will do. I'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. That was Brent Meckes, your second place finisher here tonight. But it's time to bring up the star of the show. Travis, Blake up in the booth. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Taking home a checkered flag tonight. How'd the car feel? It sure looked good.
Pretty good. I got lucky with all the restarts. I was looking for them. I love the yellows.
Yeah, it definitely helped you out. You were on them older tires at the end, and when they got into each other, that definitely had to be something you didn't mind seeing in your rearview mirror.
Nope, not at all. Every time they got side by side, I felt good.
Yes, sir. Now I was talking to Brent about tire wear. How tough was it out there to run on these old tires?
I did my best to try to hold them off. I was trying not to push it until they came, and luckily they were battling, so I was able to save quite a bit. But I think it was a big thing.
Yeah, well, you did a great job, and you led a lot of laps, and definitely a well-deserved victory tonight. If you got any last-minute shout-outs or anything to add, go ahead and take a moment.
Well, pretty much thanks to the guys that help us out, and then I know that Brent was running for something close and near to his heart. He was running for male pattern baldness.
Well, he brought home a podium finish, but he's gonna have to try to bring home a checkered flag next weekend for that.
Good deal. Hope he gets it.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming out, and we look forward to seeing you back next week.
Cool. Sounds good, man. Appreciate what you do.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Sukup in his bad Fast 45 car taking home the checkered flag here at Hickory Motor Speedway for the Donut Box Racing League Firestone Late Model Series race here, Monday night racing on Hutchinson Motorsports TV. I'm Blake Hutchinson, the GOAT, the best in the business. We appreciate you tuning in. We're going to be here same time, same place next week, Monday night, Firestone.